So what do you want to be when you grow up? Sounds like a silly question to ask those of you that are in that midlife stage. And yet, when we're in our midlife, it's a time of self-evaluation. It's a time of self-discovery. Often, we're trying to figure out what our next step is. And so it's actually a very relevant question. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to walk you through 5 different types of assessments that you can do to discover a bit about your personality, about your interests, about your strengths, to determine the ideal second act freelance career that you can pursue. Okay, so let's get to know ourselves a little bit better. And let's start with assessment number 1, which is the Myers-Briggs type indicator. You may have heard of this one before, the MBTI. You may actually know your 4-letter profile. Mine is an ESFJ, extroversion, sensory, feeling, and judgment. All right. And the great thing about the MBTI is that it shows you your personality type and how it would be suited to certain types of work. The certain types of tasks that you'd be interested in, certain types of skills that you'd like to employ, the values that you hold, the environments that you would be suited to. So you can use the MBTI to identify your strengths, your weaknesses, your preferred work style, so on and so forth. So this is a terrific one. And you can go over to 16personalities.com to take about a 10-minute MBTI test for free. So that's the first one, and that will really give you an indication of your personality profile and how it's suited to different types of freelance work. Assessment number 2 is the Enneagram. Have you taken the Enneagram test before and figured out which of the 9 Enneagram types you're most dominant in? You can go over to Truity, it's just TRUITY.com, and there's a whole bunch of different tests, but you can take the Enneagram test for free. And the Enneagram really delves into your core motivations, your fears, your desires that actually drive your decisions and your actions. And this can be really pivotal as you are considering your next step career. For example, an Enneagram 2, like myself, we are helpers. And we have a motivational need to be loved and appreciated. This means we excel in jobs where we can help and connect with others. And so me being an online teacher really fits well with my level 2 Enneagram profile. So Enneagram can teach you a lot, and it can really determine how your personality will fit with certain types of careers. Assessment number 3 is the StrengthsFinder Test. And you can go to high5, just the number 5, high5test.com, and you can take the StrengthsFinder's test. And this test will help you to basically identify your best strengths and abilities. Knowing your skills can help you to determine the right freelance career path for you. So as an example, let's say your best skills are centered around project management and operational support. Well, that will give you a good indicator of the type of freelance work that you would be suited to. So the 4th assessment is the DISC assessment. That's D-I-S-C. Have you taken this before? Do you know your DISC profile? So DISC is designed to precisely identify the roles that you would be qualified to fulfill. The tasks that you're prepared to assume, the types of environments that you would enjoy working in. And so, for example, if you're a D type, you crave positions in leadership and authority. And so you'd be looking for freelance roles where you could, exercise those leadership skills. And so the DISC is broken into 4 different categories, but there's 12 different profiles that you can identify as. So you could go do a free DISC assessment at crystalknows.com. We have all the links to the assessment tools in the video description below. So the 5th assessment tool is the Holland Code Career Assessment. Okay, this is a pretty cool tool that allows you to define your particular type across 6 different types, including realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. And then it includes different types of careers that fit each one of those areas. And so this is a great way for you to determine the best types of freelance careers that you might be suited to. So there you have it, 5 different career assessment tools that you can do. I encourage you to do some self-discovery. Go through these tests. You never know what sort of clues or ideas it might give you that could launch you into a very exciting freelance career for yourself. So check out all the assessment links below in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.